Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. I know it's been an okay day for me so far, but really this video is more to talk about the future of Battlefront. Really, it's the future of Battlefront. What are we gonna get after Fallujah? After we get the map of Fallujah, and basically, yeah. What we get afterwards, basically, and it's a case of this is what I think we're getting. It's not necessarily what we are getting, but I'm going to talk about basically what we are getting, or no, not what we are, what I think we're going to be getting. I'm going to start off with that. I actually think that the content we get will continue to be a small amount of Clone Wars, probably mostly Clone Wars, because I think that that's what DICE are more aiming at the moment. So I think after Fallujah we will probably get things like some more maps, maybe Mace Windu, who knows, we might get something like that. And I think as while that's happening, I think that they might try and add a bit of original trilogy content. So the most realistic one that they could do will probably be Rogue One, Krennic and Jyn Erso. I think that's something else we'll probably get, and probably the map Iokath as well. But as far as that, there's nothing really too much that they can add for the original trilogy. They can add skins, appearances and all that, but they can't really do too much for it. They can add obviously more maps for the original trilogy, but as far as characters go, they are sort of getting limited as well. But that's what I think we'll be getting in the future, because you gotta say to yourself that we're in July now. We're in July now, and it'll be August, September, October, and all that, and we'll be getting pretty close to episode 9. So I think for the time being that we're gonna get drips of Clone Wars stuff. We're probably gonna get updated game modes and stuff like that, and some original trilogy content. So this is going to be after Fallujah, I reckon, after the map of Fallujah. And just in general, because this is what I think, episode 9 is going to be around the corner. So it will be. By the time they bring out some more content, it'll be episode 9, near episode 9. So that basically says that they could be working on a lot of episode 9 content, sequel trilogy content, new maps, new places, new characters, more skins. There's a lot of content that they're probably working on that they can't actually release because the movie's not out yet, and yeah. So that's what I think. I think it's a case of that we're going to get drips and drabs of original trilogy content and Clone Wars content, and I reckon that come November, December time, that's when they're going to be sort of hinting at the sequel trilogy content, so it'll be new maps and all that, just as I've said. But that's what I think we'll be getting. I think that's the future of Battlefront, and it is going to be quite a long wait for some things, especially for original trilogy content, because at the moment it is mostly Clone Wars. And yes, they can do probably a lot more with Clone Wars than original trilogy. Well, who knows? They could do all sorts. But I think we'll get Mace Windu eventually. I think we'll get Jyn Erso maybe, and Director Krennic. I think the biggest problem is who do you add into this game for the villains, because there's more heroes than villains, and I think there's only characters like Ventress, or Savage Opress, from the Clone Wars TV show. There's what's his name, Jango Fett. So there are heroes, there are villains there, but they are sort of slowly not many left to pick from. And they've got Ahsoka as well, for the heroes, but there is one other villain that they could add. Now, I honestly don't think they will. I just don't think this is their style, but there's a villain called the Seventh Sister, and I actually think that they could add her as a villain, just to fill in the gaps even. And there's the Inquisitor from Jedi Fallen Order, so they've got characters to add. You know, they could take from other games even. But they are limited at the moment. They are limited, and I don't really think that we're gonna get too many more heroes. We might get one more reinforcement if we're lucky. We might get clone commandos. Who knows? But at the moment, the future for Battlefront, I would say, is looking very... I don't want to use the word bright, but more sort of slow and steady, I reckon. I don't think that we're going to get anything fast. I think it's just going to be... We might get a couple of months where it's very much dry and there's nothing happening. I think that could be the issue. That things just take time for them, you know. Really, I actually do believe that this is how it's going to go. A bit of Clone Wars content and original trilogy content. They'll do that until Episode 9 comes out, and then once Episode 9's out, then they'll start to bring out sequel trilogy content. Because, let's be honest, we're not going to be getting sequel trilogy content for a while, because there is not much there for them to work with. They probably have bits and bobs of information they can work with, but they can't actually release anything. Because, you know, it's Disney and all in the movie. But, you know, at the end of the day, some original trilogy content is good, and so's Clone Wars. Because everyone likes that, you know? But no, that's pretty much my thoughts, guys. I really don't think that the future of Battlefront is going to be anything big or special. I think it would just be drips and drabs, you know. And they'll obviously bring more maps in and stuff. But I think it will literally just be bug fixes, drips and drabs. I really don't see the game progressing any further at the moment. I think if we're going to see massive improvements, I think that's a good, I don't know, 7-8 months away. You know, that's just what I think. Maybe even into 2020, you know, is when things get going. But really, I also do believe that this game has got... It's just going to have drips and drabs of content over the next while until Episode 9. Because we don't really know what Episode 9 is going to have. You know, it could have new Palpatine skin, it could be new evil villains for them to add. Because I'm sure they will add new villains, new skins for Rey and Finn. You know, maybe Leia, maybe Luke, I don't know. There's a lot for them to do, certainly. But to sum this video up, basically, original trilogy and Clone Wars content, I reckon, is what we'll be getting over the next 6 to 7 months until Episode 9 comes out. Until after Episode 9, I reckon that's what we'll be getting with various things, heroes, maps, whatever. Doesn't matter what they bring, it's still going to be that type of content. There'll probably also be bug fixes as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just going to end it on that because literally that's all I really wanted to do. I didn't really want too much to say because you can't really say too much at this point. You can only speculate, and I don't really want to speculate too much on Battlefront. I'm just going to say what I think we'll get, you know. But apart from that, guys, I hope if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to press that like button and the resubscribe button if you really did love it. I have plenty of other Battlefront videos if you want to go check them out, and I'll leave them in the link, along with my new series Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I add that on as well, and that's a really good single player game, and I recommend it, you know, if you guys are in the mood for a single player game, that's the one you want to play because it is so detailed. But apart from that, guys, I hope you guys have a great day or night, wherever you are in this wonderful world that we live in. I just got to kill him. But yeah, have a great day and a great night, guys. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Goodbye.